Hello student, today we learn the topic of Unit 3 Journal, practical problem number 7, page number 86. Journalize the following transaction in the books of Varun, 2018 October. Transaction given from 1st to 15 and second page 16 to 31st October. Now solve in journal. First make ruling of journal in the books of Varun. Journal entries in the books of Varun. Date particulars LF, debit amount rupees, credit amount rupees. Write first in date column 2018 October 1st. Then pass first entry. First read transaction carefully and classify the two accounts and process of journalizing in mind. Purchase machinery of rupees 95,000 and paid rupees 5,000 for freight. Means freight paid on machinery. When expenses paid on acquisition of asset, then that amount of expenses add in that particular asset. Means taking the total amount of that particular machinery. Means how much amount of machinery purchase? 95,000 plus 5,000. Means total 1 lakh rupees. Value of machine total taking into account rupees 1 lakh. Now purchase machinery. Machinery is real account and cash or check is not given, means cash given. Then two accounts are machinery account and cash account. First machinery is real account and cash is also real account. Machinery comes in and cash goes out. So as per real account, machinery comes in and cash goes out. So debit what comes in as per real account, machinery account debit, and cash goes out means cash credit what goes out. So entry will be machinery account debit to cash account rupees 1 lakh. Machinery account debit rupees 1 lakh and to cash account credit rupees 1 lakh. Being purchased machinery and paid freight rupees 5,000. Expenses acquisition of on asset that added in particular asset. Next, third transaction, third date, 3rd October. Purchase goods for rupees 1,50,000 and amount paid by bank. Means goods purchase. So which account create? Purchase account. And purchase account is a nominal account. Debit the expenses. Purchases and expenses of business. So as per rule of nominal, purchase account debit. And who is the giver? Bank giver. So credit the giver. Bank is the personal. Credit giver. So purchase account debit and bank account credit. So entry will be on 3rd October purchase account debit rupees 1,50,000 to bank account credit rupees 1,50,000, being goods purchased and amount paid by check. Next transaction, purchase laptop from Nagesh and Company worth rupees 1,80,000 at 18% GST. Now purchase laptop. In this transaction, party of party name is given in transaction, person name given in transaction, then it is on credit transaction or cash transaction. Carefully read. If on cash word given, then cash transaction. If on cash word not given and party name is given, person name is given, it means it is assumed it is a credit transaction. मतलब इसमें अपने को नागेश एंड कंपनी नेम दिया है, इसका मतलब ये ट्रांजेक्शन में ऑन कैश वर्ड है क्या? नहीं, मतलब कौन सा ट्रांजेक्शन है? On credit transaction. Means who is the giver? Nagesh and company is the giver. And what purchase? Laptop. What comes in? Laptop. Means first laptop, real account, debit what comes in? Laptop account, debit. Second, who is the giver? Nagesh and company. Nagesh and company account, giver. So credit giver, Nagesh and company account, credit. And also 18% GST. Now at the time of purchase, that GST is a input GST, because we when we purchase our expenses, then paid GST, and that GST is expenses. As per nominal account, paid GST, that is expenses, and it is called input GST. So total GST 18%, then 9% for central and 9% for state. Now in note, transaction dated 6 October 2018, cost of laptop 1,80,000, add 9% CGST, because total GST 18% of central input CGST, 9% CGST on 1,80,000 into 9 upon 100, 16,200, and same 9% of SGST, means for state purpose 16,200. Total value payable to Nagesh and company 2,12,400. So Nagesh is the giver for 2,12,400. Entry 6 number, 6 date, 6 October. First laptop comes in, laptop account debit 1,80,000. Here write purchase value. Then input CGST account debit 16,200. Then input SGST account debit 16,200. And who is the giver? Nagesh. To Nagesh and company account credit, right amount in credit column 2,12,400. Being laptop purchase at 18% GST. When we purchase goods or asset or paid expenses, at that time we record input CGST and input SGST. It means it is a expenses. It is an expenses of business as per nominal account debit. Input CGST account debit and input SGST account debit, because we paid GST. Now next transaction, date 10th, paid into Bank of Baroda 70,000, means cash deposited into bank. Who is the receiver? Bank receiver. Then bank is the receiver. Bank account debit 70,000, and what goes out? Cash. Cash account credit to cash account 70,000, means entry will be bank account debit to cash account 70,000, being cash deposited into bank. Narration is compulsory for each and every journal entry. Next transaction, paid for rent rupees 4,000 and commission rupees 3,000, means expenses on rent. Rent is an expenses, and commission paid also is an expenses of business. And as per expenses, it is uh, applied rule of nominal account, category of expenses in nominal account. So as per nominal account, debit the expenses, means rent account debit, and commission account also debit, commission given. So here we pass separate entry और combine entry. आप यहाँ separate entry भी pass कर सकते हैं, rent account debit to cash account for 4,000 purpose, and commission account debit 3,000 and to cash account 3,000. But here pass combine entry, means rent account debit 4,000, commission account debit 3,000, total cash paid 4 plus 3 7,000, being paid rent and commission 4,000 plus 3,000 7,000 cash paid. After narration, underline also required. Next transaction, bought goods from Tushar Company Limited 1,20,000 at 12% GST and paid half amount by RTGS. Here we purchase goods. So purchase account create. And purchase is a nominal account. As per rule of nominal account, expenses, purchase account, debit expenses. And who is the giver? Tushar and Company. We already discussed, if name of party is given, then on cash word given or on credit word given check, and paid half amount by RTGS, means half transaction through bank and half transaction credit, means half transaction cash and half transaction credit. Here cash not goes out, but payment through RTGS means online banking transaction. So main three account create: purchase account because purchase goods, then half amount paid through bank, means who is the giver? Bank giver, bank account also create, and half amount not paid means payable in future. Who is the giver? Tushar Company is the giver, and 12% GST. So calculate GST also in note. Transaction dated 15th October. Cost of goods 1,20,000. 6%. Now total GST 12%. So bifurcate in 6% for central purpose and 6% for state purpose. 6% CGST 7,200. 6% SGST also 7,200. Total value payable 1,34,400. Now less 50% paid by RTGS means online banking. Half of total payable 1,34,000 of 50%, 67,200, and 67,200 not paid means payable in future. It is payable. So for 50% purpose bank is the giver, and for 50% purpose not paid now means payable and paid in future. So for that purpose Tushar Company is the giver. And here we purchase goods, so input GST means in CGST and SGST. Before our page is over, now make the total of first page. Here we write total CF 5,39,000, 5,39,400. Total CF first total of page. Total of first page. Right here total CF means carried forward, or write BF or write CD carried down. मतलब अब यहाँ पेज की टोटल कर सकते हैं, यहाँ पेज ओवर हो गया. टोटल CF 5,39,400. Debit total and credit total also match. First page completed. So first total of first page, total carried forward CF or total carried down CD 5,39,400, and this total write in next page. First line total VF, total brought forward, or if write CD then write BD, brought down. Total brought forward 5,39,400. 5,39,400 मतलब अपने को इजी होता है, लास्ट पेज देखने की जरूरत नहीं है अभी टोटल लेते वक्त, इसके हिसाब से इजी होता है. नाउ अगेन राइट 2018 October 15 entry of 15th October. Purchase account debit 1,20,000. Input CGST 7,200. Input SGST account debit 7,200. To who is the giver? Tushar Company Limited account. Half amount not paid, so it is credit transaction. Credit giver Tushar Company account giver. So credit Tushar Company Limited account 67,200, and to bank account 67,200 because half amount paid through RTGS. Then write narration. Being goods purchased from Tushar Company Limited at the rate of 12% GST and paid half amount through RTGS. Narration write in bracket. Then underline also. Next transaction. Next page, second page, 16th October. Cash purchases rupees 50,000. Amount paid by check. Party name is not given. Of course, it is a cash transaction and paid by check. So purchases, create purchase account, and purchase account is a nominal account. Purchase account debit. As per now rule of nominal account, debit expenses. Purchase account debit. What goes out? Not goes out. Who is the giver? Because check given. Who is the giver? Bank giver. So credit giver means entry will be purchase account debit to bank account 50,000. 16th October, purchase account debit 50,000 to bank account credit 50,000, being goods purchase and amount paid by check. Now 20th October, invoice goods to Satish. Invoice means send. Send. Why send? It means sell. Sell to Satish. Invoice goods to Satish means given invoice. It means sell to sold goods to Satish. Rupees 80,000 at 12% GST and amount received by check. Here check received. Now in this case, when check received, in this case, that check is which type of check? It is depend on situation. If that check deposited after on the same date or after date, या आपने को दिया है कि चेक कौन सा है, नहीं, मतलब वो चेक सिचुएशन पे डिपेंड करता है. वो चेक आप उसी डेट को डिपॉजिट कर रहे हैं या तो नेक्स्ट डेट को डिपॉजिट कर रहे हैं. सेम डे डिपॉजिट कर रहे हैं मतलब बैंक इज द रिसीवर. इफ आफ्टर 20th October deposited into bank, then consider as a bearer check, means cash debit. And when check deposited on future date, then cash credit and bank is the receiver. Now check the next transaction. Satish check if deposited into bank, no any statement given, so it is considered as a on the same date it is deposited into bank. मतलब अपने को ऐसा एज्यूम करना है कि वो सेम डे को बैंक में डिपॉजिट हो गया. मतलब हु इज द रिसीवर? बैंक रिसीवर. एंड हु इज एंड sell goods to Satish means sales account create, and as per rule of nominal account, sales is income, credit income. So sales account create and bank account create. Bank is the receiver, personal, because no any information given of Satish check after 20th October. It is assumed it is immediately deposited into bank. So bank is the receiver and 12% GST. So when sales or income received, then GST collection of GST. So it is treated as a income. So GST also credit. Then again bifurcating input CGST and output CGST and output SGST. So at the time of sale or income, treated as a output GST. Then entry will be who is the receiver first? Bank account debit. Total amount. Now note sale of goods 80,000. Add 6% for central purpose on 80,000, 6% 4,800. Again 6% state purpose on 80,000, 6% 4,800. Total amount of check received from Satish 89,600. So who is the receiver? Bank receiver. Bank account debit 89,000. Bank account debit 89,600. Total check received. Total amount of check with GST. To output CGST account 4,800. 6% only. To output SGST account debit 4,800. To sales account 80,000. Clear? Being goods sold to Satish at 12% GST. Next, paid for telephone charges rupees 90,000. Telephone charges. So it is an expenses, and as per rule of nominal account debit expenses. So telephone charges account debit to what goes out? Cash. Telephone charges account debit 90,000 to cash account credit 90,000. being telephone charges paid. Again, second page is completed. Now make the total with, now यहाँ पे अपने को फर्स्ट पेज देखने की जरूरत नहीं, फर्स्ट पेज की टोटल फर्स्ट लाइन पे है total brought forward 5,39,400 in debit side and in credit side also. Now 5,39,400 में ये सब टोटल सब अमाउंट डेबिट के और क्रेडिट के अपने को उसमें टोटल करके सेकंड पेज की टोटल आएंगी. टोटल कैरिड फॉरवर्ड 9,03,400 on debit side and on credit side also same, because double entry principle, every debit has corresponding credit and equal amount. Now this total also carried forward means taken on next page. Total brought forward 9,300 9,03,400 on debit side and on credit side. डेबिट साइड पे और क्रेडिट साइड पे कंटिन्यू करना है वो जब तक पूरा ट्रांजेक्शन खत्म होते नहीं तब तक. नाउ नेक्स्ट ट्रांजेक्शन, Mrs. Varsha 27th October. Mrs. Varsha bought goods from us 90,000 at 12% trade discount. वर्षा bought goods from us. वर्षा ने अपने से गुड्स परचेस किया है, मतलब अपने गुड्स sold goods to वर्षा, means which account create? Sales account. Now check person name given, Varsha name given, name, then on cash or on credit. On cash word not given means on credit. So Varsha account create and sales account create. Varsha is the person receiver, so debit the receiver, Varsha account debit, and sales account income, as per rule of nominal account sales is the income, so sales account create, and 12% TD. Transaction dated on, for purpose note, transaction dated 27th October, sale of goods 90,000 to Varsha and less 12% trade discount on 90,000, 90,000 into 12 upon 100, 12% trade discount 10,800. We know two type of discount, trade discount and cash discount. Cash discount record in books of account, but trade discount does not record in the books of account, only less from the purchase or sale of goods. Then from 90,000 less 10,800 actual sale and amount receivable from Varsha rupees 79,200. Then entry will be Mrs. Varsha account debit 79,200 to sales account credit 79,200. Credit income or gain, sales account credit, being goods sold to Varsha at 12% trade discount. Next, 28 October, purchase goods from Abhijit and Sons rupees 1,50,000 at 18% GST. Now purchase goods. So which account create? Purchase account. Purchase is the nominal and nominal account, and as per rule of nominal account, debit expenses means purchase account debit. And from Abhijit and Sons, again person name given. So check the word on cash or on credit. On cash word is not given, means on credit. Abhijit and Sons is the giver, and then entry will be purchase account debit and Abhijit Sons and giver means credit. Now again GST given, so calculate GST 18%. So 9% for central purpose, 9% for state purpose. Transaction dated 28 October. Purchase goods from Abhijit rupees 1,50,000. Then 9% for central purpose GST, add 13,500. Again 9% is GST 13,500. Now at the time of purchase of goods, this GST input. So total value payable to Abhijit and Sons 1,77,000 after adding GST. Now entry will be purchase account debit 1,50,000, purchase of goods actual, input CGST account debit 13,500, input AGST account debit 13,500, to Abhijit and Sons account credit 1,77,000. यहाँ पे यदि ट्रेड डिस्काउंट होता तो क्या करते अपन, परचेस 1,50,000 उसमें से ट्रेड डिस्काउंट माइनस होता, फिर उसके ऊपर अपन जीएसटी निकालते. नाउ being goods purchased from Abhijit and Sons at 18% GST, it means total amount payable to Abhijit and Sons 1,77,000. नेक्स्ट, पेड टू अभिजीत एंड सन्स एंड रिसीव्ड 10% कैश डिस्काउंट बाय चेक. मतलब पेमेंट किया है अभिजीत एंड सन्स को. नाउ डिस्काउंट, ट्रेड डिस्काउंट तो जीएसटी के पहले आता है. मतलब पर पेमेंट करते वक्त कैश डिस्काउंट आता है, तो उसमें जीएसटी अमाउंट ऐड होती है. जब कैश डिस्काउंट कैलकुलेट करना है तब जीएसटी की अमाउंट लेना नहीं. टोटल अमाउंट पेएबल कितना करना है अभिजीत को? 1,77,000. बट 1,77,000 पेएबल करना है अभिजीत को, उसमें से कैश डिस्काउंट लेस करना है. 10% कैश डिस्काउंट ऑन परचेस प्राइस ओनली, नॉट ऑन जीएसटी. मतलब 1,77,000 देना है, पर एक्चुअल परचेस कितना है? 1,50,000. बिकॉज जीएसटी इज द पार्ट ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट, not a, not a seller. So 10% CD on purchase price 1,50,000, on 10% 15,000 डिस्काउंट मिलेगा, कैश डिस्काउंट. एक्चुअल अमाउंट पेड बाय चेक 1,67,000, 1,62,000 sorry. So out of 1,77,000 only discount received 15,000 on purchase price, not on GST. Here keep in mind कैलकुलेशन, कैश डिस्काउंट का किसके ऊपर चार्ज करना है? ऑलवेज परचेस प्राइस के ऊपर, नॉट ऑन जीएसटी. सो एक्चुअल अमाउंट पेड बाय चेक 1,62,000 and discount received 15,000. Now payment, final payment, because discount received. Who is the receiver? Abhijit and Sons account debit. Total amount, because final claim. So Abhijit and Sons account debit 1,77,000. उसका अकाउंट डेबिट कितने से करना है? टोटल अमाउंट से ही करना है जितना उसको पेमेंट पेबल था, बिकॉज फाइनल पेमेंट है. हु इज द गिवर? चेक गिवन. सो हु इज द गिवर? बैंक गिवर. 1,62,000. बैंक इज द गिवर, क्रेडिट गिवर. एंड डिस्काउंट रिसीव्ड, गेन, क्रेडिट इनकम और गेन एज पर रूल ऑफ नॉमिनल अकाउंट. डिस्काउंट रिसीव्ड अकाउंट क्रेडिट 15,000, being amount paid by check after deducting 10% cash discount. Next, last but not least, paid for advertisement on 31st October, paid for advertisement rupees 8,000 and brokerage rupees 12,000. यहाँ पे आप कंबाइन एंट्री कर सकते हैं, तो सिर्फ अलग अलग कर सकते हैं. एडवर्टाइजमेंट एक्सपेंसेस पेड किए 8,000. ऑन एडवर्टाइजमेंट एक्सपेंसेस 8,000, दैट इज एक्सपेंसेस ऑफ बिजनेस. नॉमिनल अकाउंट, brokerage paid also expenses. So rule of nominal account, advertisement account debit, brokerage account debit to what goes out? Cash. Then entry will be advertisement account debit rupees 8,000, brokerage account debit 12,000, to cash account credit 20,000, being advertisement expenses and brokerage paid by cash. Total, now make the total 13,56,600. This is the final total, not right here, carried forward or brought forward. Here example is over. Okay.